Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my webinar. Let's be wait for a few minutes other participant to join. So good evening, everyone. So welcome to my webinar. I'm Vani Rajan, product consultant in Spikra. So today I'm going to explain about accounts payable automation in Zoho Spend. My voice is audible, right? Please give thumbs up. Okay, fine. So today we are going to see about Zoho Spend in Zoho Expenses. So in this we are going to see about a quick overview of a Zoho Spend and its key features, and end to end what is account payable workflow from purchase request to vendor payment, and how automation reduce manual work and improve accuracy, and integration of Zoho Spend with Zoho Books if needed. Okay, so let's we start. Okay, so Zoho Spend. Zoho Spend is nothing but it's advanced version of a Zoho expense, right? So it is used to tracking and managing the business expenses. So it used to manage all the business expenses, like travel, food, office purchase, etc. So it all will recorded under the Zoho expense. So Zoho Spend, it's an advanced version of a Zoho expense. So accounts payable, regarding accounts payable, that everyone will know, it is deals with the purchase and vendor. So generally accounts payable means it's the money of the company owned to others such as vendors and suppliers. So in this account payable in Zoho expense, Zoho spend view, we are going to see overview of purchase orders, and what are all deals with purchase to vendor. Overall view we are going to see in this. So these are the views in Zoho expense we are going to see. So item, vendor, purchase request, request for quotes, purchase order, purchase receipt, bills, payments made, recurring bills, and vendor credit. So I will explain through one of our demo account. So this is the Zoho expense dashboard page. Here the new version is available like AP view. So today we are going to see about the AP view. So in this AP view, so what I was explained clearly in the dashboard, the whole module can be displayed in the left side, right? You can able to see. Are you able to see my screen? Please give thumbs up. Okay, fine. Thank you. So we can able to, we'll go by one module. Okay, right? So item is nothing but not everyone know. So it's a goods and service what the company is going to buy. For example, laptop, chairs. So each items will contain unit, rate, and descriptions. So same vendor vendor is a supplier or the person whom you purchase an item or service. For example, Dell is a company, laptop's name, and HP is for printers. These are the example I just given. So in this dashboard, you can able to see the item module, right? So number of items you can able to import by clicking these three icons, import items, by downloading the sample files, and you can able to import it all the items, right? If you having any bulk items, like items more number of 1,000 or 2,000 like that, you can able to import by downloading the sample files. Okay, if there is any one or two item you need to import, you need to add urgently, means by clicking this new, you can fill these details and add the items by filling the mandatory things like name, tax, preference, cost, price. The red color was mentioned that mandatory things, but you need to fill that compulsory. So you need to fill all those things and save. So these are the some of the, just a minute. So these are some of the sample items which we have already imported, right? And next one is a vendors. So these are the list of vendors we have already imported. If the organization is configuring new, means the organization having more number of vendors, right? So you can able to import all those vendors by clicking these three, uh, clicking this and by pressing this import, going to import vendors. Here you can able to see these two options, vendor and vendor contact person, right? So vendor is the name of the vendors. And vendor contact person is nothing but, just a minute, I'll show you an example. This is one of our vendors. So in this you can able to see the contact person right here. So other than the, other than the important person in the, to whom we need to send the trigger mail also. For example, this is the main admin ID, means along with the admin ID, to whom all we need to send the mail, you can add at the list of the members name here. You can add one by one by clicking the contact person. You can fill all those things and click save, means the contact person details will fill here. And also you can able to import this bulkly also. You can able to import vendor and vendor contact person bulkly by clicking this continue and downloading the sample files, and you can fill the necessary details there, and you can also import that. So next one is a purchase request. Purchase request is nothing but what we are going to buy. We used to fill all those things details and sending the request to the vendors. So first step, where the employee request to buy something. So for example, I just put 3 laptops here. So purchase request, I think you can able to see the screen, purchase request. So in this, the purchase request is raised by uh, only from the employee portal, not from the AP view. So I just move this AP view to my view. So in this you can able to see the purchase request, right? So I just showing you by creating new purchase request. You can give some sample data. Notes for the approver is nothing but if you set the roles for this purchase request approval, means if you need to send any notes to them, you can able to you can fill in this. So for example, I put laptop, category, so discount and taxes if needed, means you can able to fill that. So this is nothing but the reporting tax. Initially you will fill this means it will showing here. So I just filled one laptop in the item and the quantity, mention the quantity and estimated amount, and I'll use to save this. Just a minute, something is triggering. So you can able to see that one laptop purchase request was submitted successfully. So after creating purchase request, the employer need to submit this. So once you set the roles or permission for this purchase request to be approval by your approver or admin or whoever may be, so it was automatically sent to them. So I just set here as automatic approve, so just approved automatically. So once you go to the AP view in this, you can able to see the purchase request approved automatically. Are you able to follow? Are you able to follow me? Please give thumbs up. Okay, fine. So the purchase request was approved. So next, here you can able to see the option purchase order or request for quote, right? This was the next option is a request for quote. Request for quote is nothing but what the purchase request you has been created, you need to send to the vendors by asking their quotes. That was I explained here. Send to multiple vendors to get a price quotation for comparison before purchasing. So uh, from the purchase request you can able to convert as a purchase order and also request for quote. So let's be create first request for quote. Request for quote is nothing but you're asking the vendor to submit their quote for the particular item. So these are the necessary details you need to fill for request for quote. If there is any purchase request approved form you're having means you can add here. If any terms and condition you are having you can mention here. If any relevant documents need for this RFQ means you can add the document here. Next one is a bidding. Bidding is nothing but a tender is it's like tender only, not exactly like tender. You can you can mention the starting date and ending date to the vendors for submitting their quotation. I just and the time. So awarding date is nothing but on which date you are going to say that this vendor is selected for this quote. So when the organization is going to announce that. So that is what the awarding date. Okay. So all the details we have been filled and we have saved this. So once the request for quote we have been filled means we used to submit this. So again this request for quote will send for approval if needed. If your company policies is like that, you need to send each and every modules to the for approval means you can able to send. So it was automatic approved. So you can publish here. So once again you need to check the date and published. So once you start publish, the timer will start running. So you can able to see. So this is vendor portal. You can add the list of the vendors here. And main thing is the vendor portal is need to enable for this. So once you click the vendor and add the vendor here means the mail ID will trigger to the vendor and they can able to open their portal and they can submit their quote. So once they submit their quote means it will showing here vendor response, right? So it will come here and you can able to see how much vendors submitted their quote. And from that quote, for example, you are sending your select I just select one vendor here for the sample because for that only the portal is enabled, I think so. So you can invite the vendor. You can set the date and time by which time within which date they need to send, I think. Just a minute. Okay, so when you select the list of the vendors here, I just select one of the vendor only. You can select more number of vendors here. By adding all those vendors here, make sure that the vendor portal will be enabled. Will need to be enabled. So once the vendor portal is enabled, they can able to open their portal and submit their codes from their end. So it will show here vendor response in the vendor response. So from this you can able to choose which vendor code is suitable for you. So you can award it to the particular vendor by clicking this award and create this award for the particular vendor, and send the notes that you have been selected or your code has been selected or whatever it is. So this mail will be automatic trigger to the particular vendor. Just a minute. So next one is a PO. So after the RFQ process is over, so we will select the particular vendor, which vendor is suitable for that particular purchase record or particular code. So next one, they will send the quotation to us. The next step is we can able to create the purchase order for that. So I previously mentioned you regarding the purchase request. Without creating RFQ, you can able to create the purchase order. So I just showing one of the example. So this was already approved at one item. So without creating to the RFQ stage, you can create the purchase order here, right? So when you created a save and send, just a minute, I missed something, mandatory details. GST treatment for Mandala. So once you save and send means the purchase order will be ordered and added will automatically trigger to the particular vendor. You can able to add the particular vendor mail ID here, and the purchase order will be automatically gone to them, right? So once the purchase order will send to the particular vendor, so the process all have been done, then you will receive the goods whatever you have been ordered, right? So the next step is purchase receipts. So record when the order item is received from the vendor. So what we have been sent as a purchase order, once the order will be received means you need to enter in the purchase receipt. For example, initially we have been selected. So in this purchase receipt, you need to mention the particular vendor and the particular PO number, purchase order number. So once you add all those things, this is the purchase order number. So you need to add this number. Just a minute. I just add. I think that was in the draft stage. It was not coming, I think so. Just a minute. Yeah, these both are in the draft stage. Just a minute. Okay, so you need to select the vendor name. So automatically, once you select the vendor name, so what are the purchase order presented in there? You can select the purchase order number. The other detail will be displayed automatically. Okay, so send as received means, once you send as received means, this mail will automatically trigger to the particular person, particular vendor, that the things is automatically, the codes is automatically received, I mean the item is automatically received. So where that you have been entered in the purchase received modules. So after purchase received, you need to enter the bills. They will send you the invoice. So from the invoice you need to enter the bills. So vendor's invoice for the goods and services received. So for example, I just already mentioned you that or a laptop is sold for that particular amount, for example 1,80,000. So you need to enter this into the bill by mentioning the purchase order amount and by mentioning the vendor. The bill sometimes will be created automatically or you need to create it manually. It's a bill date and the item, whatever it is you have mentioned in the purchase received, you need to mention here, and the tax details if it is necessary you can add here. So next one is a payment made. So once you receive the bills, the next is payment made. So you need to, after receiving the product we need to pay the amount, right? So once the payment made, we need to enter in the payment made module by adding new. The same process, you need to select the vendor. So by what amount you have made, you mention the particular amount, whether it is petty cash or through bank, whatever it is, how the transaction was made, you need to mention through this, right? If you giving any advance means, you need to record in the vendor advance. The same procedure was there here. Through the vendor advance, under which module you have been made the settlement also, you need to record in this, right? So whether it is come under TDS or not, you need to select. So all the mandatory details you need to fill compulsory. So once you fill all the things, you will click as save as paid. Next one is a recurring bills. Recurring bills is nothing but the repeated bills, like your rent, internet payment. So all those expenses will come under recurring bills. So once you set up the recurring bills, which is by setting in the start date and end date in this, the recurring bills will automatically created without any manual without any manual process. It will automatically created for the particular date or particular week or month as per our setup. So once we click never expiry means, till we disable this, it will automatically continue without any problem, right? So this was the recurring bills. And next one is a vendor credit. Vendor credit is nothing but if the product what we have been purchased or something, right? For example, laptops. I already mentioned we have been purchased at one laptop. Some, for example, we have purchased 3 laptops. In that one laptop was damaged means, we used to record this in the vendor credit. So we are going to return. So you need to select the particular vendor and you need to mention the credit note number here. So you need to set whether the number will be auto generated or we need to generate it manually, right? So need to click the date, particular item, and whatever the details, whether TDS or TCS is applicable for this, and you need to add all this. Save as open means it will trigger to the particular vendor. So these is all the AP view we are overall seen here. So this AP view is mainly used for the business purpose, especially for the purchase view. I mean purchase module. So you can use this overall purchase by creating quotation, and it is easy for the vendor to also implementing their quotation through the online process itself without any manual process. So I think I able to understand what I told. So this is what I was explaining here. The recurring bills, which is repeatedly paid monthly or yearly, whether it is an internet bill or rent, you can able to know that this is monthly we are going to pay. So all those bills we can able to add in this recurring bills module. And the vendor credits, I already mentioned you by showing the portal. Sorry, already you already mentioned you by showing the portal that returning items, for example, or returning the laptop, the issue amount is for the particular amount means you need to fill all this. So I think are you able to follow me, right? So any questions? Any questions you can able to fill in the chat box. I can answer that. Thank you. Well, asking free PDF. Sure, we will send to you. Please drop your mail ID. Okay, I think no any more question and answer sessions. Everyone will clear, right? So thank you for your valuable time to spend. Thank you.